welcome guys to another Discord live class. Today we have a Haunted Mansion Halloween special. Let's take a look at the trailer first. Woo! Welcome guys and happy Halloween! The way we're gonna do it today, this was a super awesome community challenge. Like, first of all, kudos to Ruxandra. And for people that might know me, this is Goro. I really look like this. Just for today. But yeah, so thank you so much for running this amazing challenge. Yet another one. This was our third community challenge, I believe. And it was super successful with... How many submissions did we have, Ruxandra?
I think we had 20 unique ones.
That's pretty crazy. And then Matt Schaefer, like overachiever, right? He did like 3 of them. Yeah. Cool. So what we're gonna do today is we have some artists here that participated, and hopefully some more will join us on the call. But Ruxandra will basically go through in VR through each room, and then the people on the call can talk a few words about the idea and stuff like that. And for the people that are, for the creators that are not here, we can just give some comments and feedback. So why don't we just get started? And Ruxandra, if you want to take it away.
We're going to start from this corner here. Goro, you were the first one to submit. So would you like to tell us about your...
Sure. Yeah. You want to play it back? Yeah. Oh. Okay, you want to turn that up. Yeah, so The Ring was actually, one of the scariest movies I ever seen. Actually, the American version. I also watched the Japanese one, but for some reason I thought the Hollywood version was like much creepier. And, like it's actually not a very gory movie at all, right? It just like plays with your psyche. And it really like, I remember this, it traumatized me, right? Like I watched it when I was in school and anniversary, and then was a moment where I had to like walk home and I had to go through this forest, and that was like terrifying because Samara, right, is her name, or Sadako in Japanese. She just basically was like burnt into my brain, and I was like super scared of her. And then for Halloween, I thought like, I wanted to try some glitch effects in Quill and see if I can create like TV static, and then also like these kind of weird glitch effects that would be really difficult to do in traditional 3D. I wouldn't even know how to start. And yeah, so I wanted to create this famous well scene where she comes out of the well, but the challenge was also we only had 4 seconds, right? So obviously this could benefit more from a longer loop, so it's a little bit creepier. But the problem is I could have used holds just so the entire animation is still 4 seconds, but it appears longer. But then what you notice here is I actually affected the entire set. So when the TV is glitching and stuff, the lighting in the entire set is changing. So basically the whole set is animated. So that's why I could not make the loop longer, because you can't use holds, because the entire set is also flickering. So yeah, if you go frame by frame, thank you, Ruxandra, you can actually see that everything is changing at all times. The TV is also making the whole room flicker. So there was a pretty challenging thing here, and also I wanted to reach like high fidelity with the ribbon brush, have like a really well-lit scene. So yeah, that was the idea behind it, and seeing this in VR myself was definitely creepy. And yeah, I hope that my TV doesn't turn on by itself.
That's great, thank you, Goro. I actually love how the animation looks on the character as well. It's very punchy, and the whole room is just really, really creepy whenever you go into the spawn area that you set up here.
Yeah.
Definitely a spook.
Yeah.
Is the TV completely flat, or is there a little bit of depth in there?
There's depth in there. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, now you're exposing me, Ruxandra. That's
there it
fine.
Oh no.
There it is.
Yeah, I was just curious because I didn't know if you had everything like super flat or if there was like a little box in there if you were playing with.
Oh, that would, yeah, it's basically like pretty much flat. You mean the static and the well and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go from the side, Ruxandra, if you turn the camera a little bit, like and get close to the TV, yeah, it's basically even the static is floating on top.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's like just tricks, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But it's so effective, you know.
Yeah, no, it pops.
And then if you turn around, if you look from the TV back at the set, Ruxandra, you will also see that I did not paint the backs of things, you know. So
Yeah.
even the speakers
Smart.
in the corners. So you paint to camera. Even Samara is like, or Sadako is
Oh,
not complete.
the lights. That's cool.
A lot of tricks. There's some Easter eggs in here actually. So if you look at the pictures on the left side, yeah. That's like on the left, that's a painting, a print that I sell at conventions. And those are covers of my children's books, Your Alien and Your Alien Returns. So there's a juxtaposition. It's like a very cute children's book versus Samara, right?
Wow.
And then on the wall is kind of like a homage towards the VR experience, Wolves in the Walls I art directed. And this is kind of like basically like a little, the house on the hills. Little insights there. Yeah.
I love this.
Wait, Goro, I
actually
think the painting that you talked about is the one that's behind me right now.
Oh, that could be. Yeah. The King of the Forest, right?
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. Yes.
Yeah, here, I'll bring it to
Wait, pull it up. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, we have to
Oh,
switch
wow.
to the Zoom.
True.
You can show it later.
Yeah.
Because Ruxandra is running through this. Yeah, but that's basically the idea behind my submission.
Wait,
yeah.
hold on. If the painting's in that thing and the painting's behind me, does that mean that the ring girl's coming to
Nick, watch your TV.
All right, now it starts now. Go.
Wow, this is really meta, right?
Truly meta.
Super funny. So funny.
Zinga.
Thanks,
Doc
Ruxandra.
Thank you so much, Goro. We're gonna move to Reggie's submission. You've done such a good job. I love how you hid this little monster in here.
Thank you. Yeah, the cat's inspired by my actual cat, Cookie.
Nice.
Sometimes he would love to hide in my closet, like with all my clothes, and give me a little spook sometimes. But I tried to make the closet super run down and like very, very like spooky, I guess, just for the Halloween stuff. Yeah, I kind of got inspired by Goro's like lighting effects, but I tried to do a little take on my own part for this piece by having the light bulb drop and with the shadow behind him coming out. But yeah,
It's super cool, man. Like I also like the fidelity that you were able to achieve. It looks really 3D. It's well lit. So I haven't seen much of you, I think, in the community. Is this one of your first pieces that you show within the community, or?
no, it was I don't know if you remember, but I did the unfolding piece.
Oh, that okay, yeah, of course. I've
That
seen
is
that
me,
one.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The origami story, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that was
Um,
cool. Yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so I guess for this piece also, a little thing that I ran into that I think I should probably say. When I was doing the walls, because I really I enjoy doing the textured walls, and
Yeah.
I guess the mistake that I made for this piece is that I optimized it a little too early. So obviously, like when it came to like the lighting parts changing and all that stuff, it kind of didn't work out as I intended. But I was like, all right. I don't know
We
if that
don't
actually
notice.
affects it in the long
Yeah.
run. Thank you.
We don't notice, so this is great. And I was glad that I was able to, like, in the sound design, to preserve some of the
Thank you.
I
Yeah,
don't know if you've
I was
seen,
listening to it. I was listening
yeah.
to it. I was like, yes, okay. I love the monster sound near the very end. I was like, oh, man, I should have thought of that. But thank you for that.
Yeah, and the light bulb too, right? You can hear that light bulb dropping. Like,
Yep.
yeah.
I can hear the little fizzle.
Yeah. Boom.
Yeah.
It's great
Thank you,
entry,
guys.
man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely, really cool. I love it, and I love the way you painted it. I could tell straight away that it was like I recognized the style from Unfolding. And
Wow.
it's
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. I
really
guess this is the textured look.
very beautiful.
Super cool.
Thank you so much.
Right, we do we have Danny here? Danny Sugar?
I don't think he is here. I don't see him. Nope.
Okay, we're gonna come back to it
Yeah.
then. Matt's not here. Funi, tell us about your graveyard submission.
So I painted this, and then when I finished, I realized, what have I done? I made an exterior scene inside a house, but then it was too late, and I was like, fine, we'll keep it. So yeah, it's a little baby penguin about to enter a mystical mouth of a creature in a cemetery full of ghosts that are dead twice.
And you have the
Because
Soda
they-
Island ghost there.
Yeah. It was like, okay, we have the soda ghost, and there's a ghost cemetery, so that means that they must have been died twice to be
Ghost died.
dead again.
It's so
That
sad.
penguin's from the rave too.
Yeah. As I was
Oh,
painting,
it
I was
is.
like, I was watching the other submission. I was like, how can they manage to keep the what was the limit? 20K.
I think
Yeah.
so.
I had to optimize so much, and I had the wall was there were a lot more bricks. I had to delete a lot of bricks, and I also switched most of the bricks. They became double bricks or triple even, so that I could save it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was doing Inktober as I was doing this, so I didn't put that much time in it. I just want to be part of the whole challenge because you gotta
No
be
justifications,
you gotta
man.
do
It's
it.
good. It's good.
Yeah.
It reminds me of
Yeah.
Kirby.
Kirby. Oh yeah, because it's
Yeah, I actually
Sorry.
wanted to use the Kirby sound, but I ran out of sound channels.
Oh
so-
man.
right.
Yeah.
And yeah, these are all my animation skill. As you can see, this is as far as I go. I mean, Brad, so that's my jam.
Slight nudges. Let's go.
Mm,
Super
No, you know
cool.
what? He looks happy. It made us happy.
yeah.
Really beautiful. I know you said you didn't put that much time into it, but it really looks so beautiful and compelling with the rest of the house and the rest of them.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Yeah.
agreed.
Thank you.
Tony's a good painter. It's just what he does. So what do you do?
Your use of color is just good enough to, like, even if the composition or everything else was bad, the color will carry it. I've always been jealous of your color skills.
Definitely works.
Very good. So let's move on. Yari, are you?
Nope,
What
he's
the
not.
fuck, yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh.
That's
We're just
brutal.
gonna sit in here for a second then.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, good.
Ooh.
Well, we're going in.
Is this as deep as the template that was provided? Like
Yeah.
precisely?
So it goes all the way.
Because it looks super long.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, it shrinks a lot.
Yarism.
Yards.
Yeah,
Wow, that looks crazy.
man.
man.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
2001.
That's awesome. That's
Oh,
really cool.
It really looks there's
Nice.
like a sphere and negative space at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like a black sphere coming towards you.
Mm.
Very good submission.
cool.
I think Yari
Nice.
was
It's
definitely
again one of
trippy.
the first ones to submit, right? And yeah, he literally put us through a different dimension with this one. I don't know
As
what's
he
on the other
always
side,
does.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
but-
Classic
we're gonna
Yari.
Move on to Gianpaolo.
That's so cool.
It's not here.
Is not here. Okay, we're gonna come back.
Hey, real quick, Rux.
That's
Hey,
your Paulo?
Sorry?
Yeah, that was Gianpaolo. Yeah.
That's amazing. Didn't see that.
Yeah, it's actually the laundry monster from Nightmare.
Yep.
Love it.
Beautiful.
such a cool submission, and it's got all of these little details, like the little laundry basket. And I love the way the light was handled here.
Nice.
I think it works really, really well.
It's also
That's
super
smart.
high fidelity, right? The door and stuff looks
Yeah.
like really
The door
well
is
rendered.
You see all the fuzz, all the stitches coming in there. Dang, that's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. Very
Do we
illustrative.
have
yeah.
a submission where the light isn't flickering? Like, does this house have proper lighting anywhere?
It's a Halloween mansion, so I guess.
Like, I think every single thing with electricity has it flickering.
That's funny. Yeah.
Uh,
bad wiring, I guess.
gotta use a candle.
Well, on that note, we'll move on to Anne or Hurricane submission. Tell us about this wonderful stew.
I like making Halloween food. Not that I'm imagining I'm making the food, but I just want to create a kind of cute room with like some interesting Halloween food, and also getting some inspiration from some music video where they're like eyes dancing and like this kind of vibe. But anyway, it's like also the first time I'm actually participating in this, and I didn't realize like the polygon limit at first, and then I just changed the structure to make it fit. And I stopped drawing other things. I'm so worried that's gonna over limit. But yeah, that's kind of like the story behind it.
Yeah, I can see you use the lathe technique for the cauldron. That's like kind of like a performance killer, right? But you did use the ribbon brush, so I think you're good there. I see that the lemon is not. Is it a lemon he's not enjoying being thrown into the soup? A super cute submission.
Is this your first cool piece? I feel like I haven't seen you around much at all either, but I could also be just distracted.
You have done some, right? Hurricane, you did like
Actually-
the Stone Man's cabin, it's like a cabin in the woods in the snow, which is really nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good look.
but not doing things very often. But also the first, like I always want to participate in this like big kind of everything.
Challenge.
Yeah, but then like always being scared with like so many. So it's so hard to make something, but yeah, just like made something really quick this time. But I'm glad it fit into the.
Yeah, turned out great.
I love what you did here. It's really such a wonderful submission, and it made me. I mean, it's a nice break between all of the heavy spooks to sometimes have
Like
more
Matt.
delicious spook, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I love the little ghost coming in and out as well. Beautiful, thank you. So, Tyler?
Yeah, so this whole Inktober I've been doing pixel art, trying to see what I can do, where I can push it, what I can learn from doing this kind of style in VR. And I was really struggling to find a prompt that I could double up on, and Scrape was one that I just had no idea what to do for, period. And I'm like, okay, like, you know, horror villains scrape weapons on things. They like, who's a cool one? And I'm like, oh, Pyramid Head has that big old sword. He just drags it everywhere. And I was really obsessed with Pyramid Head when I was in like 7th and 8th grade, because I was edgy and troubled as a young kid. But yeah, I wanted to try to play with dynamic lightings. I think this is the first one that I made the sprite, stuck it in there, and then I just colored over the sprite to, because like, I'm thinking how to explain it. I just took some red and did the add overlay colorize tool and like brighten him up so he'd kind of fade into shadow a little more. But I also had to keep the environment really light because those pixels can be really heavy. Like, I think this alone was about 15,000 polys.
Really? Wow.
Just the
Yeah,
character?
yeah, just the character. It's pretty heavy. So I was trying to figure, like, I originally had like
Can
a
you
better,
optimize that, like to the max and not
yeah,
perfect it?
it just can't be optimized anymore. Because I set up
Okay.
every pixel art with a grid, like a really, really giant grid of just square pixels that are max optimized. Yeah, everything in there is pretty much to the max, except for the walls, but they're kind of they're already pretty light. It's more of a, if I did an entire like wall with rust texture or other designs, it would be a lot more. So there's ways around it, but to get like the full color, like lighting shading thing on the character, you need it to be full pixels.
Huge props, by the
Yeah.
way, for all your pixel work. It's like very admirable, like seeing all like the work you put in there and the results you're actually achieving. Like the latest one, I think you showed me the fire a long time ago, but man, the
Yeah.
fire is so
Yeah.
nice. It's so
Yeah, fire's
good.
really
Especially
good.
because there's no grid,
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
it's been
like Sprite or
Yeah.
Photoshop
It's-
or anything.
it's been fun seeing like where you can push and pull it, like how you can play with the dynamic lighting and stuff and still keep it pixelated. And I don't know,
Yeah.
it's definitely been fun. I've learned a ton, and yeah, I'll have to share it all sometime in like a full
Yeah,
presentation
we should do
with
a
it.
stream. Yeah, totally.
Yes,
Stream
please
about
do
your
that.
techniques. That would be great.
Oh man, I had no idea you actually like recreated 1x1. I honestly, I kind of thought that was all PNG stuff.
Yeah, there's the PNGs would blow out the memory very quickly.
And the draw calls.
Oh,
Yeah, oh yeah, and the draw calls.
So where's the fun in that? Like, just
Yeah,
you need
yeah,
to manually
that's
draw
easy.
each pixel, otherwise.
Also,
Two, the quality is going to
Damn.
be crisper if it's a quill stroke, and that's the
Yeah.
problem with like PNGs
Oh, I
is that
see, I
like there's like
see.
a fuzz that's on the
Mhm.
edge. Yeah.
you're
and
right.
can
Reggie,
actually-
Reggie, I don't know if you know that Tyler also carries the community nickname Precision Tyler. So
Got it,
you
got
can-
it. I'll keep that in mind now.
You can use
That's
PNGs
crazy.
for this, but there's a since you can actually use that blur to your advantage if you want to make like a floor, because it'll kind of like fuzz out details near the edges. It's
I see.
like I
That
said,
makes
there's a
sense
bunch
for
of
you.
weird tricks you can do with it.
Wow,
Mhm.
I had no idea. Yeah, great job.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Wow, I had no idea. Mine is blown now. All those pieces you've done for like the whole month. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, it's awesome. It's so cool. Like, but man, that's the thing. I wish the squares had like less polys, because then Pixel could
Yeah.
definitely go off the walls. You know,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
the
yeah.
default square, it has a little cap and a little start, so it just adds like
Like, show, like,
unnecessary
4.
triangles. Yeah,
yeah.
There's
yeah.
like I think each square is actually 8.
yeah.
In
And it could
total,
be
so-
two, right?
Yeah, it could be much smaller.
Mhm.
Wow.
And let me know, Tyler, when you feel ready to run a stream, like a Saturday stream.
Yeah.
I would love to bring that
Yeah.
back. So.
I'll take like a week nap and then maybe we'll get into it.
Come back into it. Yep.
Super
That's
cool.
wonderful. Thank you, Tyler, for the submission.
Yeah, thank you for running it.
And Nick, walk us through the latest update.
Here, yeah. Let's start off from the top floor, because the top floor will go up one level. That one, yeah. So I was making a character that I kind of pulled from one of my other, just like sketches that I do on my dailies. The guy on the left, he's some character like Constantine-esque noir guy that I built, and then I was like, let's give him some spooky scary to deal with and stuff. So if you
I
can
thought it
flip
was
on
you.
Huh?
I thought it was yourself, like a self-portrait because of the hairstyle.
That's too funny. Yeah, a lot of my characters are self-inserts, clearly, like every single one. But yeah, so my character, I don't really have a name for him, but like I wanted to put him into a scenario where he gets trapped by some like villainous like spook that he has to like exorcise, and this girl is essentially like she's kind of like stuck in this abstract horror situation where she is like in her own web since a child. And so if you zoom in, actually, Rux, all the way into what she's looking at, you can go deep, and it is a true infinity in there.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
I just put, there's a loop where it just keeps going and keeps going, but it's
Holy
all
crap.
in there. Yeah.
You should have covered it.
So cool.
I should have colored it.
Yeah, you should have moved our slide to the side so that we could see it. I mean, we are seeing it.
Yeah. That's what the second set's for. So this is like noir moment, like the noir concept art, and then in the next scene, the scene below, I guess we end up in a different like part in the story, right? Where he's in the mansion with her, and I guess it's going down.
Oh, he's moving now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't have time to move him prior, but now he moves. There you go. So we've got some simple grab tool on him, but most of the love was put into making her as creepy as possible.
Super cool.
Yeah. So you got some of her first kills on the side. Like those, that's what the heads are in like the sides of the building. So, you know, she works her way up, and then the spun bodies that drop down, I guess it's a family portrait at that point, because that's her and her family. There you go.
Ruxandra, can you zoom out a little so we see the entire room at once? Yeah. Oh, it stopped.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Nice.
Nice. And these are the
Hell yeah.
arms, aren't they?
Yeah, something spooky, crinkly arms. That was actually, that's something that I've been doing a lot with my paintings, is that like I reduce just like a tube down to like very little subdivisions, and then I just make those subdivisions joints, and they animate super well, because you just like 100% influence on the grab tool and just nudge those things around. Super convenient.
Zoe Rollin technique.
yeah, that's my faves. That's my faves. Yeah,
right there. That's a face.
Yeah, a little spidery, a little creepy. What's a cool thing? I like how I did her backhand. If you want, you could look at the hand that's behind her. Like when she becomes, not that version. Oh yeah, that's the simple version, just tiny, little spooky. Same model there, but like when she transforms or whatever, that claw that's behind her, there was some like overlapping technique that I did this time that was kind of different from how I usually do stuff. Like when 3D animators animate, they usually go for like the core, right? Like you do the torso, then you move outwards to the limbs.
Yeah.
And in this attempt, I kind of went backwards, and it worked a little bit better for me. I'm gonna have to like mess around with it a little bit, but like you know, it's like overlapping animations and secondary.
I did it quite a bit, like going in reverse, right? Like for example, when my character is typing on a keyboard, I always go reverse. I do the fingers first, then the wrist first, and second, then the forearm, and then the upper arm, right?
Exactly. Like there's some certain unique like use cases where it's kind of beneficial to go backwards rather than forward. So yeah, that's what happened this time.
Super cool, man.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, it looked amazing even before you animated it, but with the animation itself is just incredible. Like you could see yourself, you know, just sitting in this room and going back and forth between those spooky dimensions. So I mean, they're both spooky, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's the second. What do they call it in the Stranger Things? The upside down.
Upside down.
Yeah, upside down.
There's so many. The upside down, the further. Some
The
other one
further,
I'm not
yeah,
thinking of from Insidious.
That's we'll call it the good side.
The good side.
There you go. And that's my spook noir Constantine beatdown guy.
I love the style that you've been doing, and the one that you did last year as well, I think, with the little arms and the creepy claws. How you say it, with those jagged tails?
Yeah, like my bosses and my monsters are they're kind of all doing this like same style lately, so I think I'm leaning into it a little bit.
Low painting.
What are you holding? What's
What
that
is he
yellow,
holding? Oh,
that
that's
yellow
like-
thing?
So like since Constantine has like a golden shotgun, I just gave him like a golden butcher's knife.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like funny that you said, "What are you holding?"
Yeah.
It does look like Nick, right?
I mean, I know that Nick's always put himself in.
Yeah,
his
this looks like
characters.
Nick combined with Cowboy Bebop or something.
Yeah. I wish I looked.
I love that you
Years
actually did
before-
his face with a. Does he have a band-aid on his nose?
He does, yeah. He's a little scrappy.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
This guy goes hard.
I feel, doesn't. No, I didn't put a band-aid on pint, but yeah, that's. I guess that's.
That extra stroke for the cigarette filter.
Oh yeah.
See, instead of just painting it, you made an extra stroke. Fascinating.
That's what I would do because it makes that crisp like edge. If you paint it, just blends.
That you will never see in the finished.
Yeah, but I'll see it. I'll know it's there.
Yeah, that's true. Super cool, man. It's fun.
Thank you.
We didn't showcase his face here.
Oh. He's a Zippo lighter.
Yeah, there's a little bit of glitching that I saw in the app. Kind of liked it. Like Quest just made him like freak out. I think it was fitting.
It's like fighting.
For a second, I was ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is still trippy.
So
This makes me dizzy.
Yeah. The power of Quill. Yeah.
Yeah.
we'll use that as a transition to the next one. Is Felix here?
I think it's you, Ruxandra. Like everybody else is not here, so we can go through the other ones. But you are here, so shall we go on with yours?
Okay, yeah. So for my submission, I wanted to do something kind of cute. I wanted to try a slightly different style that I usually do, but still in that kawaii sort of vibe. And I decided that a ghost tea party would be one of the most adorable things that I could do. So I kind of imagine these guys as some sort of I don't know, they all go around and do their own thing throughout the year, and on Halloween night they all gather for a little cute ghost tea party where they're sort of friends, but you know, they all have their own little individual personalities, and some of them are more fun, some of them are more smug. As all gatherings are, you know, you get all types. So yep, I was kind of aiming for one of those like Cartoon Network early days style.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me a little bit of was it Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends type of?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's really cool. I like also what you did there with the split, you know, with the blue top portion with a green bottom, and then you separate it with that little balcony. It's really successful, and also like the thick strokes in juxtaposition to the thin strokes and stuff, it really works well. And when I watched this, you know, I knew like, okay, Ruxandra needs a song, you know, this room. So when you watch it in VR, you actually hear like a song coming out of this room, because I felt like, you know, that's what I felt when I looked at this. It's like a fun little Halloween song.
Yeah, I think you chose the perfect song for it, because it's just like wonderful and super playful, but at the same time it has that edge to it. I love it.
Right.
And initially I think the whole room was sort of green, and I went with that acid green because all of the other rooms, like the ones that we didn't paint, just the windows, have this green light, which suits the whole scene very well. So I thought, you know, let's just go with that. But I found that splitting it into two colors made it pop a bit better.
And you even, through the fireplace light, you transition smoothly towards hurricanes underneath, right?
Yeah.
Color scheme wise. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, yeah.
And she has like the green door, so it works perfectly together. Like it's a nice gradient.
They are definitely friends. This guy
Yeah.
is probably looking for the tea room.
Yeah. From the tea to the dessert.
I don't think this was planned.
Super cool.
All right, guys, tag yourself. Which ghost are you? I'm the little guy on the bottom right.
I wanted to be that one. Then
Oh,
I'll
okay,
be
I'll be
the guy on the top left.
You know, with the two little cowlicks. I want that one.
The butler.
The butler was funny.
The
Who
butler.
wants to be the menacing one that's making their plates?
Oh my
The
god,
wild one.
I just love their faces. They're very you.
Yeah.
I think this.
Oh, I
one
really
is
like the
really,
star
really
animation, the little sparkles.
Yeah, the
That's
little
really cool. The two spot.
particles. Yeah.
That is so cool.
That's
Oh,
also
yeah, that is
so
cool.
Ruxandra.
Ooh,
Wow, damn,
pretty smooth. Yeah,
very.
I like it.
Yeah, so smooth.
Yeah, I guess the tea had to have some sort of magical properties for it to be able to be drunk by ghosts, right?
For ghosts, definitely.
Yeah, so that was my submission. Now I
wow.
suppose, yep, we'll go through the ones that
I'm
the other
missing.
ones
Yeah.
that we haven't covered.
So we
have
start
to
from the
say-
bottom, or
Yep, let's start from the bottom. We'll start with Victoria, who's not here, no?
yeah, she's not here.
Okay, I think this is like a magical shop, and I really love what she did here because if you go in, there's actually a lot of detail. So there's all of these beautiful candles here. The cauldron is definitely bubbling with
Oh,
some
look at
magic.
that.
Look at that, that's beautiful.
Wow.
There's skeletons on the wall, potions here, a vending machine.
Nice.
I think it's like those fridges from like 7-Eleven. Oh, I guess this kind of looks like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love this little shop, and obviously the best thing about it is that a cat is going to be selling you things. So whatever it's selling you, you have to buy it.
I was gonna say, are those Oh, little? it is a pop- 7-Eleven.
Right, right? Yeah, I was gonna say. It literally looks like a 7-Eleven.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right
it
above,
is.
there's a little 7.
Right?
With a broom.
Oh,
and,
it's-
Oh.
Matt.
Now we're going to get into the dark stuff.
Oh god.
One of Matt's many
Master
popping
Matt
pieces.
Schaefer.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
this one. What is it?
It's Dracula's shadow. That's what it's called.
Cool.
It's Dracula.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, look, like the front doesn't have
Whoa.
a face in the front. Like very efficient painting.
Right, it's just the suit.
Love it.
That's Dracula.
Yeah, so Matt went like all out, right? He did 3 pieces. 3
Four,
or
I
4?
think.
4 pieces, yeah. 4 pieces.
Yep.
4? I don't wow.
Yeah, I really love the you know the contrast between the large shadow shape here and then the small shape, and then using really the verticality of the room to its maximum. Really, really strong. He always has so much swag in his art. It's so cool.
Yeah, that low frame rate looks super cool on the shadow and the fire. Looks awesome.
I think Matt talked about, or in the chat was about the spotted lantern flies. He used it as reference for the outfit for the lady, or I'm assuming, or for the cape at least. I think he used AI to kind of generate what it would look like as an outfit, which is pretty insane, honestly.
Getting
Very, very
inspiration
interesting.
from- yeah, it's cool.
Definitely have to see this in VR.
Beautiful composition. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, all of them. you
Yeah,
gotta
let's
see
stay
them
with
in VR.
Matt. Yeah, let's stay with Matt, and then
So we're gonna go to the next one, which is the one that actually gave me the creeps. when I put it. And it's this one.
Them teeths.
it's
But it looks
so
so
Matt.
cute. Whoa, what does that mean?
Satan's visit, and it really does feel frightening.
Dark. Yeah, he had a spawn area in his file, right? That was like right up the face.
Oh my god.
His spawn area was around here, and again, maybe you're not feeling it, seeing it on a 2D screen. But believe me, when you see it in VR, no matter how used you are to VR,
Oh,
it'll
too close.
definitely stay with you.
Did the eyes close vertically instead of horizontally?
Yeah, they do.
What the hell?
Damn.
Yeah, they also move like independently, kind of.
So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
The way it blinks, yeah.
Dude, and there's that jitter again. It looks so good. That's definitely intentional. You like made 2 frames, I guess.
Yeah,
and then-
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
And how it's just, if you zoom out, how it just all melts together into like a really detailed shape, right? It really looks super nice.
And it comes out the frame also.
Yeah.
It really, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think many people played with having it come outside their thing. I think Gianpolo and This
That's
one seemed
true.
like the only ones that
Yeah.
are leaving their
Leaving
the
the
rooms.
room. Yeah.
Right,
Alright.
let's see Matt's other submissions.
Let's go to the
This
spider
one?
first.
Right, this one is the unwanted
There we go.
visitor.
Yeah. You know, this reminds me of those. This is really cool, by the way. Like exposing it with like a flash or electricity. But this reminds me of. Have you guys seen like on talent shows the LED dancers?
Yes.
They have like
yes,
those
I
LED
remember
suits,
those.
and then they showcase the silhouette and stuff at certain moments.
Mhm.
And this reminds me of that, you know, where you just see a floating mask first, and then you see the whole body. Super powerful. Really creative as well. Love it. Also, how he uses the window, right, just to expose this little moonlight on the ground. So cool.
Oh, I really like the dust.
Yeah.
To capture that.
Does that window actually lead to the outside, or is it another room?
There's rain on it, but there's Daniel's remedy son that went rogue.
This
This
one
is
is
so
called Lost
good.
Souls.
Yeah.
This is crazy good.
It's super trippy.
So this also looks like he actually made the room deeper, but it's just an illusion, right? He used the depth of the room, but it looks so far in. So good.
Yeah.
Right, he like scales it down.
Yeah.
Some
Man.
Willy Wonka shenanigans.
Yeah, the
So
shape
good.
is
Genius.
also really cool.
So cool.
I love how the doors are breathing almost.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go further out, it looks really like almost like a kaleidoscope type of thing, right? It's really cool.
Didn't somebody record this by like spinning the camera coming out of it too?
Yeah, he did that. Yeah. And that
I
was
thought
super
that was
effective,
part
right?
of the animation, and I was just like, how did what? Like, I was just kind of, I was super confused, but I was super.
Yeah, I
impressed.
was actually like talking to him about that. I'm like, did you do some Yaoism? And he's like, oh, I wish I did. It was just a camera trick.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Who's next? On the bottom.
Felix just joined. If you want to make him present.
Yes, let's do it.
That's
Felix is next door,
so
yeah?
funny.
Yeah.
Happy about
Last night in the hotel with Dan on the bed. So I just thought, well, that's my idea.
Wait, did you just say, I misunderstood, I think. You said you were in a hotel with Dan in the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because when we went to Torrent, Pete booked the wrong room, and they had single large.
Oh my
And-
gosh.
They had to sleep together.
Oh.
And so did Pete and Nick Sanders, and so did I with Joe Refrak.
So Felix, is there a backstory to this one?
I just thought I want to have a cute little room with some stuff on the wall.
Like the Cyro logo?
Yeah, there's no meaning behind this.
There's no meaning behind it. He says he has a dead Studio Cyro logo with a rat with a gun watching it.
Yeah, art is up to interpretation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the highlight on the eyes. Nice.
This is the cutest thing I've ever seen Felix make.
It's
So
very cute.
actually, when I saw this first, I actually thought, is that Funis? That was like my first impression. You know? Because Felix usually go full blown like castle and trolls and stuff, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
still has a gun though.
Yeah.
Pose.
And just shot someone. There's-
War or like something.
I like that
Something.
there's a slight twist in the body. Slightly seductive way to sit on that couch. Right? There's a slight twist.
This rat bath.
I like this little fur.
Discarded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's fur on the belly. Yeah,
Subtle fur.
nice.
Looks like he's got a discarded shotgun shell on the floor, but it looks like a blunderbuss. What kind of magical gun is this?
And check out the fire portrait. A nice treatment of the fire. Look at that.
Very wispy.
Yeah. Nice.
was quite tricky to get the poly size under 35K. But yeah.
Yeah,
I
this
really
is
like the
definitely
lighting.
the hardest polygon challenge yet. I agree.
Because it's
Definitely.
entire rooms, right? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah, the whole thing is a character itself.
It was also the hardest sound challenge.
Dude,
yeah.
bro, you told me this. Literally, like, we're just sound designing for this whole project.
Yeah, guys, Goro had to do some real magic to get all of the sound to work in here.
We
Oh,
only
man.
have like 20 sound channels, so I had to like, do the sound design first in Quill and then combine sounds together and make it one emitter and stuff like that. It was like kind of tricky to get it all to work. I wish I had like at least 50 more channels. But yeah, Felix, I gave your room like a kind of jazzy flair to it because it sounded like it looked very like comfortable. So I was like, hey, maybe we put some jazz music in there.
So cool.
All right,
Okay,
next
let's
up.
have a look.
Your piece.
Vince's submission.
Yeah, Vince is not here, but yeah, for people that don't know Vince was one of the key artists also for Mascaform Hill, working together with Edward Madojemu. So he's super skilled, cool artist.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't read. Can
What?
you actually read that stuff?
There's actually words on that
Yes,
book.
you can.
Oh, look at that.
Polygons.
What?
Wait, is it a
Bruh.
PNG or is it actually written?
No,
It's a
there's no
PNG.
way. That's
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Hang on, zoom in more. Like
How is bent?
go subatomic.
Subatomic. Let's see the font.
Go
All
more.
right, PNG.
Okay, it's PNG. Okay.
Whoa.
Finance.
Hey, that's what you got to do.
Debunked.
Even more. I'm still not sure.
It's still pretty high quality.
It's okay. So that's what happens then if it uses PNG. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because like in some ways like the PNG will be kind of heavy, if you try to get like a nice crisp one, but there's use cases for it, right? Like it's not so heavy that you can't use any, right? Like
You shouldn't go like 12K or anything.
right.
No.
Yeah.
No 12K
I think it works.
PNG textures.
How is it bent? Is it strips?
I think it's
No.
just flat, and then the pages.
Oh, the
Yeah.
PNG is separate.
Oh,
Yeah.
covering.
Smart. Okay.
Oh, that's the best alpha I've seen in Kill.
There goes Ruxandra exposing.
Oh.
All right, now he's exposed. Zuck has canceled your headset.
No, this isn't like on a Nicolad degree. That's over. That's definitely the overkill.
When the Syro style is splitting the PNG into multiple.
That was crazy.
It works. It does work. I did the same thing with the one pixel art book I did for Inktober.
Nice. Oh,
There you
it's his
go.
brother Scrim.
Wait, you used a PNG in your Pixeltober?
No, I did it with pixels. It's the same strat though.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny.
What I love about this piece is how he uses the butterfly to become the eye of the
Yeah, let's see the
It's-
skull.
Yeah,
Wait.
what's going on with that?
Wait.
Oh,
What's going on?
yeah.
So creative.
Oh, that's
Love
awesome.
how he did the lighting effect here.
Yeah, what's going on
Oh,
there?
look at that
Thanks.
looks interesting.
It's a
Never
spiral.
seen that before. It's like a
Is it?
variation of the Peisha glow.
Wait.
I think
Get
it
really
is a
close.
Peisha glow, but twisted.
Yeah, what is the geo
I think
behind it?
I think that's a PNG.
No way.
Yeah. Hold on, zoom in.
Debunk it.
I'm betting it's
Ruxandra, go.
I'm betting it's a cylinder brush. Cylinder brush, but it's twisted and Peisha glowed. That's my bet.
I think we've exposed too much of his secrets already. We'll just leave this one.
No.
Wait.
But turn on the wireframe at least.
We'll uncancel him if you expose this.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Look at that.
It's a
wait,
semi-Peisha
wait,
glow.
what is that?
I don't think it's a Peisha glow. I think it's a sphere, and
Oh,
he
it's
twisted
just-
the top.
Oh, I
Colored.
see this. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then the back of the sphere is blending into the background color, I think.
That's
It's still transparent.
Oh, wait.
It's still
Maybe it is-
erased.
Yeah, maybe it is erased. Peisha glow
Yeah.
2.0.
Whoa.
how do you twist so perfectly in the center? It doesn't look handmade.
I think it's like
I
that.
guess this-
When sometimes the brush twists, right? When you grab, I think he used that to his advantage. Maybe.
Looks great.
Yeah, it's really nice. Super cool.
Poem.
We have Poems Volume 1 and Poem Volume 2.
Super nice.
I see writing on the second. What does that say? On the second book on the bottom. No, the title of the one right above it. There's a book right there. Yeah. No. Oh, the below one.
Grim, it says.
Yeah,
Is it
Grim.
Grim? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
Brothers
okay.
Grimm. Yeah.
Grim. I see.
All right,
So
let's go over to Gian.
His submission is so cool. What is it? The laundry monster?
Yeah, so basically the laundry monster is like one of Mara's nightmares, right? Because like Mara doesn't like to fold clothes. So yeah, that's the laundry monster. I love his voice too. If you watch Night Mara, he has not just be a voice.
Please
Can
don't put me
you
away.
please fold me? It's so high fidelity, this thing. Like
Oh,
when I saw
man,
that in
it's-
VR, the door, I love the door. It looks so 3D.
Yeah, just overall, really high detail in this one.
Yeah. Can't believe
Yeah,
he
you-
was able to push all
Yeah,
that
right?
stuff
I'm like-
into the polygon count. Yeah.
I mean, having the really limited like view angle probably helps quite a bit because you don't have to
That's
worry
true.
about like anything
entire
right of
room.
that side. Yeah.
He probably
fine.
went through half a polygon budget in with the door.
Yeah, and he was like, "Crap. Okay, how do we limit this?"
Very cool.
Next up, we have Reborn, right?
We have Ribbon here, and she did this wonderful display of sweets. I really love this. It's so colorful. It's so vibrant. So happy.
We need that stuff because mostly it was dark this time.
They are scared though. They seem not to enjoy it.
That's true.
They're like, what's going on?
They're like, oh my
Do
god,
not
candy! Look at these guys.
Oh my god!
Oh, they're all terrified. You're right.
They want scary things.
They're next.
Is there anything in the webs? I thought there was like a little thing up there. Oh, there's some spiders.
Yeah, some.
There's some speeders.
That bit looks like gummy worms.
Oh yeah,
Gummy bugs.
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh, wait, hold on. So the spider webs are eyes and the pumpkins are teeth, I think. You know?
What? Zoom
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Sure.
a little bit more. There you go.
Nick,
Yes.
pass it,
Yeah.
please. I want some of that.
Can you
I
zoom out a
see.
little bit more, Ruxandra, so we can see the room as a face?
There you go.
Oh,
See,
you might be right there.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
Golden teeth.
I see
there
it. I see it.
you go.
And then a dentist is drilling into a tooth, and that's the particles of the.
That's the
tooth.
blood. Got it. Figured it out. Okay. Well,
A deep metaphor for the communities at large.
Awesome.
don't eat candy. Got it.
Yeah, don't eat candy. You'll get scared.
You'll burst or something.
Next one, let's go here. So this is Danny Sugar's submission.
Ooh.
And it's Dracula playing the organ.
He is also playing the soundtrack for the entire thing.
Oh, is he really? Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Now, guys, don't call me crazy, but I think I see a face here too.
This is. I think this is a face. This is.
This I do see a face.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
This is genius. This is for sure.
I don't see it.
So
I
I
don't see
think
it.
this is definitely intended. This one. It's really cool. The organ tubes are like the teeth, right? It's brilliant.
How is that stained glass any transparency, or is it all just like strokes and? Oh, it looks like transparency. Okay.
Mhm.
At least for
I
the
think-
lighting, at least.
But the glass itself, I think, is opaque. Exposure time.
Exposure time.
It's a lot of trickery going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very
It's
cool.
really powerful, this one. So yeah, this is
High
that.
reflection.
If you
Ah,
notice the
that's cool.
sound design when you go in there, so basically he's playing the soundtrack, but once we fly by him, the soundtrack becomes louder too. So
Ooh.
Ooh.
And he's actually.
Oh,
playing.
his face.
Oh, he's a
Aw.
nice guy.
He's nice.
He's having the time of his life.
Just jamming in the
He's jamming
church.
out
Yeah,
actually.
he's just vibing.
Because you get two different impressions with the long shadows. You think like it's like this ominous dark Dracula, and then you go to the front, and he's actually like
He's like,
having a great time. It's like, yay! That's funny.
I love that all the keys are actually reacting as well.
they're
Yeah.
actually being
Look at
pressed,
the,
right? Yeah.
The fingers are actually moving.
I do love those two pinky punches. That's like really nice.
Super cool.
Such
And if
cool
you zoom
music.
out, you can clearly see the face. It's really awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's the skull.
Yeah.
See, like even the curtains create the shape of the skull. Right?
Yeah.
Really nice.
Yeah, that's honestly
Oh.
impressive. Is that like there's definitely a lot of good silhouetting and composition work here.
Negative space.
It's got braids. Like long braided hair.
Yeah, love it.
We got the Nick the Lad.
Is he here?
Yeah.
Nope, unfortunately not.
Okay, so yeah, this is his character Lucas. Yeah.
I think so.
Mm.
Yeah. Four
From Four
Stories.
Stories.
If you guys haven't seen Nick Lad's 4 Stories, highly recommend it.
It's really good.
That's too funny. He actually picked like a very fitting IP for this assignment.
Yeah,
Right,
and
like-
also like see what he did, like the trick, how the doors don't really connect. Really cool. Like he runs through one door right now and comes out through another.
Oh.
It's really cool.
Yeah, very. Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, very Scooby Doo. Yep.
I did not notice the painting watching him until you just moved
yeah.
over to it. That's such a fun detail.
Yeah.
You should have just done one where they are switched and the guy is chasing the ghost. Because that
Oh,
always
yeah.
Oh, that would be
doing. They always have to in Tom and Jerry. Like
always
at some
gotta do
point
that,
they were
yeah.
reversing them and they're like, what are we doing?
Right, and then like play like surf rock music or something. So
super fun.
That rug pattern's actually super cool too.
Right?
There's a
I
lot
was
of like
about to say
tiny details.
Yeah, I
We
see
should
that
still
carpet.
wear those collars. We should bring
We
those
should.
back.
There's so many old fashioned garments that I wish like would come back, but like they're just
Doesn't
not.
matter. Let's just we need to
Let's
show them
do
what-
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone needs to start.
bring it
I want
back.
capes. I just want a big sword to carry around. I don't want to use it. I just want to have it.
Felix had swords in Turin. Just showed up with swords.
So, Ruxandra, if you actually go into the divider wall, is he still like full body, or did he erase the little character once he gets? Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Oh, he does get erased. Oh god.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah, that's what I did with the dropping down spiders. Is you just and they just stop.
Yeah, because otherwise, I think you would see
Oh.
the body in the room next door, right? So,
Yeah. The cables and the bodies. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
We got Dan next, right? Oh. Oh, you erased the cables.
Yeah.
Up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They stopped just a little bit short. Just a little bit short. Choop.
Nice.
And erased. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, next up we have Dan Frank's submission.
I love that one.
Mm.
Ooh.
So beautifully painted.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the texture on this one.
Yeah. There's a cool drawing happening here for sure.
This one looks also deeper than it actually is. Because I think he also scaled a little bit the room in the back. At least it felt like that. It felt really deep. Oh, there's extra detail on the walls.
Yeah, on the
It's
line.
like
On the
candles.
line. And
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just wall detail, I think, but it's really nice.
Nice.
Same concept as Matt with
Yeah,
the lining revealing the creature.
totally.
Very
Some
cool.
scratches on the walls
That's
too.
awesome.
They're friends. They're clearly friends.
They're,
Yeah, they're both.
they're bros.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Changing shape.
There's a lot of tinfoil.
Mm.
We're seeing faces. We're assuming friendships.
Super cool.
Mm. Wait, Rux, try to pause it when he's like in full opacity.
Oh yeah.
See if you can catch it.
Oh,
Like,
Hey.
Look at the night break up there on the ceiling. How he breaks up the night with shadows. It's really nice.
yeah.
That is really cool.
It's just like a good drawing in every frame. I like it.
Does he
Is he
fade
all
out?
flat
Can
or
you go
is it
frame by
3D?
frame?
All flat.
Oh, he just turns it on and off.
Yeah.
I swear it faded.
Wait, yeah, I swear.
Oh, wait,
swear
keep
there's
going though, because I think he
Oh,
like
there,
flickers.
There we go. Oh, okay.
Fade. There we have to fade. But when it turn, oh, okay, he mixes. Some of them fade, some of them turn.
I think it's because there's a quick flash and like an extended one that fades out.
Yeah,
Near the end and loops. Got it.
nice. Next up, we have Daniel.
Daniel Peix's submission.
So I think this is hilarious. Because it's totally like if the remedy didn't work. This is what happens. Let's get close to his face, the little guy's face, the one that's sick.
In the bed.
Oh, the facial expressions are so good. Like that face is actually really scary, but like for some reason, if you just zoom out, it makes it look so goofy.
Yeah, it does.
Like it's just like I guess it's the animation that's completely like killing the horror of the facial expression, but it's just...
It's hilarious. I love it.
Hey, and we have lights that aren't flickering.
Is it not flickering?
I don't think so.
They're not.
They're
They're not.
showcase here.
For once,
This is-
yeah. Look at the rim light though, like how simple it is, but how effective it is, right? On that bishop.
Yeah.
So nice. He even has some subsurface scattering on the nose.
And the ears. Yeah.
Yeah. Mommy, where's my remedy? Oh, so funny.
Is the bed supposed to look like it's made with bodies in bags?
Yeah, I was gonna just say, like, are those pillars? Are those
Yeah.
pillars?
I originally thought they were like,
Nuns.
yeah, like weird cloaked people that were there for an exorcist, but now that it kind of looks like a bed frame with like weird tied up curtains or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
A little subtle design to add to the spook.
I build my bed frames out of body bagged corpses.
But it
Doesn't
would
keep you
be
lonely.
hilarious if these are actually people, and then you hear like this muffled. It's trying to move.
I'd be so confused. Like okay, I understand that
Where
there's
is
a
it?
child that needs to be exercised, but like, why are there also 4 people tied up in body bags?
Ah, it's for the ritual. I see.
Nice.
Right, 4 souls for this one child.
Let's go.
What's
to the after
upstairs?
party.
No, I see. Oh, that's
Enrique, yeah.
Enrique.
That's like from what's the Netflix series?
Good games.
Squid Games, yes.
Squid
Yes.
Game.
Yeah, you got a Squid Game. There's a Naruto.
It's Squid Games, and there's the bottom right is Harlequin, right? Harlequin.
Yeah, Harley Quinn,
Oh, the
and then you got a
Squid
Scarlet
Games.
Witch too.
Scarlet Witch, yeah.
These are goofy, fun. I like that. This is
This is
cute.
this is all we needed.
I actually met Enrique in Mexico.
Oh,
Yeah, super nice guy.
is that where he is based?
Yeah. Yeah, I went to, I
Ah.
think I met him at Pixelato in Mexico.
Dude, that's so funny. That's the best way to find Goro is like catch him in one of these conventions around the, the States.
Yeah, he does really cool stuff. If you've seen like he has done some motion graphics in Quill and stuff like that.
Did he do the Viking one? This feels like the Viking.
No, the Viking
Was that
one
him?
was no, there was Viking is Johnny Belmont. Like,
Right.
yeah. Johnny Belmont does a lot of like motion graphics stuff as well. Like we didn't have him here. It would have been great to have his Halloween room. He's really cool too.
Mm.
Look at the disco ball. Like a very efficient ribbon disco ball. Let's go to the next.
Now we have Symbiox's 2 submissions.
Symbiox went all out.
Yo.
There's so much going on in here. I love it. And I love the sound that you chose for it, Goro.
It needed to be dubstep. This one screamed dubstep to me. The colors and, you know, the edgy drawings.
What are these guys doing? Drinking.
Drinks,
Shot.
got it.
Nice.
I like that purple hand that just comes out of
Mm.
the darkness.
There you go.
Keeps providing.
And the large eye on the left. The building with a huge eye in it.
Oh, sorry.
Dragon eye bar.
Dragon eye bar, he calls it, yeah.
Oh, it's Aldo, the pupil.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Is the Symbiox logo quilled? Like it's gotta be.
Let's
It's up
check
and to
it
the
out.
right a little.
Expose it. Yes, it is
Yes, it
quilled.
is.
Holy cow, that's pretty crazy.
Hey.
Yeah, because it's like flashing and animated.
Okay,
that's
that's
crazy.
cool.
Oh,
this
it's
is
Japanese.
cool.
It says visual.
Oh,
Oh.
Biju aru.
Wow.
Wait, he can
Is
write
this a
Japanese.
reference to something?
I'm not sure. It says, and then up there it says Dragon Eye, means dragon eye, right? And this is
Very
a
cool.
magic shop on the right side.
Wait, yeah, let's see the dragons or the skull too. Those two.
Oh yeah.
Look at those. Yeah.
Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Oh, I didn't.
Bro, what?
Wow.
Dragon decoration. And then if you go higher up, there's a dragon face or skull. Yeah.
Yeah, another like
I
neon
didn't see those both.
signage thing.
Wings.
69.
69 sin.
That's a lot of monies.
Was he really in the poly budget? I'm curious.
so it's 2 submissions in here. And I
Okay.
think he was in the
Okay.
budget, so
Let's
If
see.
it's 2 submissions, I believe it.
26.
right. So one of them
And-
is 19K and one is 26.
Wow.
And what was our limit? 30? Or
26.7.
no? What was the limit we gave people?
Oh yes.
This is 35, I think, but
Okay, that's
preferably
impressive.
20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
impressive how he got it all in there. Very ribbon brushed. I think that's everyone, right?
I think so, yes.
So let's zoom out and check everything out from afar. Dun dun dun. Look at that. You can zoom out a little bit more so we can see the entire building. Yeah, because it's a little bit cropped for us, I think. Yeah, this is nice. Just check out what Ruxandra did for us here.
Yeah, the environment looked great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the mist.
Awesome. I love it. This is
Love it.
so cool.
I love how our challenges have been so different. You know, we had the pumpkin carving challenge, then we had the Santa's delivery squad, which is like the super fun race, and this one is like a very different flavor with the rooms and stuff like that. So props again to Ruxandra for coming up with this idea. Super, super cool. And these community challenges are usually my highlights of the Quill year. Super fun to see all of the different styles and stuff like that, and also seeing the community coming together for these things is to see that is always super fun. So thanks everyone for participating. This is great.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
for
everyone,
sure.
for sending in such awesome submissions. I think I really love the way it turned out, and I hope everyone gets a chance to look at it and get haunted,
Yeah.
beautifully haunted.
And also like the main spawn area is animated, so it might make some people nauseous, but I'm pretty prone to motion sickness, but I tried to make it as smooth as I possibly could. But I also wanted to make sure that let's run it. This is the animated spawn area. I really wanted to make sure that everybody is showcased and timing it, like so Jian's door opens at the right timing and stuff. And then when you see it in VR, you will also hear the spatial audio changing as you go through the
Ooh.
experience. And then the first camera, the hero camera is animated, and then we can just look at it like this to see all the submissions.
Was it possible to have the camera like just like be like a slideshow for each piece?
It's there, yeah.
Or-
The second spawn area does exactly that.
Got it.
Yeah. Because I also wanted to make sure, like each room, you can just check them out on its own. And for example, Felix's room, I went pretty close inside the room because he added some details on the faces of the characters as well. So depending on what asset, sometimes I stayed out of the room and sometimes I went inside of it. So now we're going up to Neeks. And coming back down. And the challenging part was if you listen to this with music, the loop of the camera matches exactly the full length of the song. So definitely like a lot of trial and error to get the camera to work. So we see the whole thing at once, and then we come back to the endless loop. That's a full loop right there.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
So if you can switch to the other spawn area, Ruxandra, which is like the room view, so switch camera view. So this is like where you, this is creepy. So
yeah.
you can see that, you see it in close up. And in VR it's really nice because you can actually see it at full scale. This is kind of creepy. You get
There we go,
really
yep.
close.
That's the surprising part.
This is what I meant with like being inside Felix's piece. This had to be timed too, right? Because not everyone is like 4 seconds long, and so it's a bit tricky. Yeah, we are inside the room because I thought the face is so hilarious. Symbiox, Sandra. And that's it. It's a full loop, I think. Yari. Yeah, this is the full loop now, right? Yeah. And then I added a few more spawn areas. Basically, this is showcasing the entire mansion. And then I think there's 2 more, I believe. Yeah, this is...
There you go, close up.
Yeah, in 2D it's like hard to see, but in VR you see different scales.
Mm-hmm.
This is more like a collage view, right? And then we have Ruxandra's credits spawn area. If you show the credits, Ruxandra, so this is everyone who participated. And again, thanks you guys. This was like super awesome. And Ruxandra, you rocked it. Thanks for organizing this challenge. Oh, Funi's cat joined. And I still look like a psycho. This.
Oh my goodness. Neek, show us the painting that Goro's referencing.
Oh yeah. That's it. That's exactly it. You're muted, Neek, I think. Are you?
Yeah, he's muted.
On Discord. We can't hear you. You're muted on Discord.
Oh, yeah,
There
you go. Yeah.
Obviously, the ring girl was coming.
I can't believe that you recognize the painting from those little strokes.
Dude, I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, hold on here. The little crown with
so Nick and I met in 2019 at Silicon Valley Comic Con by chance, right?
Yeah,
And
literally.
he came around the corner and he's like, "Wait a second, are you Goro?" And I'm like, "What? Yes, I am."
Here's this big sign. That says- yeah. I met him that day, and I bought like a few paintings from him, and then his wife also makes like little crochet friends and stuff. And now that we have a little penguin friend that's like in Ray's bedroom right now. But yeah, they obviously they're as cool as they are on stream. But yeah, and then that's kind of what made Soda Island happen. Fun fact.
Absolutely.
So there you go.
Yeah. But what are the chances that you have that painting behind you right now? It's just crazy. Let me see if I can get my filter to change real quick. Yeah, so we actually have a pretty big group on Discord right now. I hope you guys can join the next challenge that Ruxandra and I are brewing. Hopefully we have something nice again happening for Christmas. No spoilers yet, but definitely something we're planning to do. So hopefully we get even more submissions than 20. What was the biggest? Probably Santa's Delivery Squad, right? Ruxandra?
Delivery was huge.
So, yeah.
And also SXVA, I think we had like a shit ton of submissions.
Oh man.
With
I
that,
can't wait for that.
I would say happy Halloween, guys. And thank you guys for joining today. And I hope you enjoyed our stream today. And thanks Ruxandra for hosting. And see you guys soon. All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Happy Halloween.
Bye.
Bye.
Scared.
Bye.
Scared.